Abada Capoeira San Francisco started with Marcia, and she moved here in the end of 1991. She'd come to the United States a few times as a guest artist for other schools, but she moved here permanently, I believe, towards the end of 91, 92.
My name is Mestranda Márcia Cigarra, and I'm a capoeira instructor. Go, de lado, one, come back, passagem por baixo, balance.
Really not until the late 70s and early 80s that women start training capoeira more frequently in Rio, and Marcia is really part of that first wave of women in capoeira in Rio.
I saw capoeira in my school, a performance in my school by my master, Mestre Camisa. And I was 16 years old, and I fell in love. I was like, floor. I was like, that's it, that's my thing.
Her mother supported her in her other athletic abilities. It was not that she didn't want Marcia to do sports. She just didn't think that capoeira was an appropriate activity for a young woman. This was a thing for guys. It was a rough activity. It was guys out on the streets getting into fights.
And to imagine a woman doing capoeira was like, there's no way. It was out of her, there's no way. Then she came and watched her training, and she's like, wow, this is serious, and she saw how discipline was, and Mestre Camisa is like, a different person, a different vision for capoeira. Then she let me start, and then here I am.
And I knew right from the beginning that after going to Brazil and seeing other people in other schools, that there was no woman even close, not even close to her skill level. And that was just me seeing that from a beginner's perspective. So I knew right away that this was a school I wanted to practice with.
Abada Capoeira came and did a performance during lunch. And I was sitting with a colleague of mine, and we were so impressed with what we saw, this performance with the knives, the makulele, and the capoeira, what people were doing with their bodies, and we decided to take the very next class.
Capoeira is a game of give and take. Capoeira is a game of moving out of the way of another person in order to be in control of that situation. Capoeira is a game of a mental game, strategy. You have to use strategy in order to be able to get control of a game. And so if you apply some of that stuff to your normal life and what's going on in certain situations as far as outside of capoeira, then believe me, it's going to make you a better person.
Capoeira, in terms of what I've done before, it relates most to dance, and it has the things that I loved about dance, like the music and the discipline and the technique, but it also has that freedom and the acrobatics and the kind of more fun, free side of it. So I wish that I had done it when I was little.
All of the things that she gives to the community could be used for capital gain. And I think that something to me that makes me respect her a great, great deal is that she gives up a lot of personal gain to give her skill and experience to other people, usually for free. If not for free, then for very little. And I think I have a lot of respect for that.
She's my role model, she's totally my role model, and because I know she could do stuff like that, it makes me stronger, and it makes me she could do it. Maybe I could do it. I'm gonna give it a chance,
I don't know why it was so different than other sports. The women really, really didn't like me when I first started capoeira. I had to prove myself a lot, and then when they saw that I was getting better and better, they started being my friends.